Hi, I'm Roy Robertson. This is San Diego Made, San Diego Proud, where we present the business leaders of America's finest city. Nathan Wing is the general manager at Cohn Restaurant Group's Blue Point Coastal Cuisine, and Edgar Sierra is the executive sous chef. Named after the iconic American Blue Point oyster, Blue Point Coastal Cuisine has been a seafood staple in San Diego for over 20 years, serving a full range of oysters, including classics and contemporary twists, as we'll see here today. Their oyster bar is fully stocked all year long, but April is the peak of the season, and it's time for Blue Point's annual Oyster Fest. You guys, thanks for coming in. Edgar is shucking away furiously over here. The camera's going to come in tight, and we're going to get a good look at some of these servings. And so, Nathan, tell us what it is that's on this menu, and just give us a feel for Oyster Fest.
Yeah, so we're known for our oyster bar. A lot of locals come in and enjoy our happy hour and enjoy that. What we have here, some of the traditional styles, is going to be the oysters Rockefeller, which we do with a little bit of Parmesan, Pernod, and creamy spinach. Okay. We also have our oysters and pearls, which is a...
Okay, we're getting over to that now. We're seeing Edgar do his thing. Yeah, so over here it's the oysters Rockefeller.
Oysters Rockefeller here, and the oysters and pearls. Okay, so we have the cream fraiche and salmon roe on top of that. And those are the more traditional styles that we're kind of known for. But we brought some really interesting preparations too. So we have the oysters rojo there, which have a little bit of chorizo and bell pepper on there as well. And then one of my favorites is the oysters verde, and that's going to have avocado, serrano, and we do a little bit of pickled cauliflower on top of that. And the last one is going to be the oysters Veracruz, and that one has a really good kick to it. Yeah.
So all oysters are not created equal. There's so many different ways that you can serve them, and this is what Oyster Fest is all about.
That's what it's all about. Yeah, it's really, you know, oysters. Well, we like to say it's like kissing the sea when you taste it. So we have a couple different preparations for people who aren't as brave of trying the oysters on their own, and definitely some different styles as well. And we have some wines that we've paired with them too.
But this is also a great time to sample too. Like I was saying, I mean, I love seafoods, but it's like because I like shrimp and I like crab. Maybe you don't get farther down the menu at Blue Point Coastal Cuisine and get into the oysters, but Oyster Fest is a great chance to do that, right? So let's talk about these pairings. What wines do we enjoy with the oysters?
Yeah, so commonly, a lot of people would like to go with champagne, and we decided to suggest some Sauvignon Blancs. You know, we feel that Sauvignon Blancs have a really good acidity to them, as well as a lot of citrus, really bring out that flavors with the oysters. So what we're featuring today, we have our Crowded House from Marlborough, New Zealand. And that one really goes great with our oysters verde. And then we also have a Sancerre, which has, you know, a little bit more minerality to it. And that one goes really well with the Veracruz to kind of balance out that spice that's on there.
Great. So you're serving at the oyster bar, but also throughout the restaurant, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? You can come in and enjoy wherever in the restaurant, and you can try one of the styles. You can try a combination of the styles too as well, and be a little bit more adventurous. So
Speaking of adventurous, look at Edgar going there, man.
He's been going all morning on that too. So.
And so the restaurant opens at 5 o'clock, and April really is the month. This is peak season for oysters. This is where you do the Oyster Fest
this is where you want to come in and get your oysters right now. And we're doing it all month long. But open at 5 o'clock. We're located right in the heart of the Gaslamp on 5th and Market. So
yes, you are ground zero in the Gaslamp.
Yeah,
5th and
absolutely.
Market, Blue Point Coastal Cuisine, and again, it's going on all through the month. Now's the time to come down. You recommend making reservations too.
Absolutely,
just have a couple seconds, right?
Make sure reservations. We get pretty booked up early on. So.
Okay. Great, and you can find out everything that's going on at Cohn Restaurants by going to dinecrg.com. That's dinecrg.com. Blue Point Coastal Cuisine for Oyster Fest.